Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back in lesson 4 in this course of learning Arabic alphabet. In this lesson, I'm going to discuss 3 new letters of the Arabic alphabet: the Jeem, Ha, and Khaa. In the previous lessons, we talked about 4 of the Arabic alphabet letters: the Alif, Ba, Ta, and Tha. Let's review those letters quickly. Here is the Alif, the Ba, the Ta, and Tha. Let's try to read these 3 words. Here's the first word, Ba, A, Alif, T, Ta. We read it bat, exactly. Now the second word, the first letter is Tha, Th. The second letter is Alif, A, and the third letter is Ba. So how can we read it? Thab. That's right. The third word, we have Alif, Ba, Ta. Alif with a Hamza above it. It's pronounced as A. So it's A, B, T. Abat. Abat. Very good. Now, it's time to have a look at our new 3 heroes of this lesson: the Jeem, Ha, and Khaa. They are the 5th, 6th, and 7th letters of the alphabet. Here comes the Jeem, then the Ha, and finally the Khaa. You notice that the Jeem is written in white, but the Ha and the Khaa are written in yellow. Why? These 3 letters look exactly like each other, except for the dots. But the Ha and the Khaa have no equivalent in English. As you can see, these letters look like the English number 2, but rotated 180 degrees. Now let's discuss the 5th letter of the alphabet, the Jeem. This letter has an equivalent sound in English. It's the sound of the letter G. The sound of the letter Jeem can be found in the English word measure, Z, measure. Now let's see how this letter is written in an Arabic word. In the beginning of the word, it looks like this, Jeem. For example, we have this word, Jabal, Jeem, Ba, Lam, Jabal, which means mountain. Now, in the medial position, the Jeem looks like this. An example is the word Fijl, Fijl, which means radish, the plant, radish. Now, in the final position, the Jeem looks like this. And here is an example, the word damj, damj or damaja. It can be read in 2 ways. Now let's have a look at the 6th letter of the Arabic alphabet, which is the Ha. Now this letter has no equivalent in English, as we have mentioned. Now the upper part of this letter, it looks like number 7. So the transcription of this letter can be written this way, Ha. This illustration resembles a facial side view, and it shows the Arabic letters and their different pronunciation positions. Now the letter Ha can be pronounced in the middle throat. ha. This sound is close to the noise you make while breathing on glasses before cleaning them, or when you pant if you have a mouthful of food, or like a hissing etch. Ha, ha, ha. Here we can see how the ha is written in a word. In the initial position, the ha is written like this. It's written exactly as the Jeem is written in the initial, the middle, and the final position. Let's have an example about the letter ha. Here's the word habl. Ha, ba, lam, habl, which means a rope. Now the medial position, also it looks like the Jeem. And here's an example, the word bahr. Bahr, ba, ha, ra. This word means sea in English, S-E-A, the sea in which we swim sometimes. Now the final position of ha looks like this, just like the Jeem without a dot. And here's an example of the ha in the final position, the word ra-bi-ha, rabiha, which means won, the past of the verb win, rabiha. So we say he won the race. In Arabic we say rabiha as-sibaq, rabiha as-sibaq, the race as-sibaq. Now let's have a look at the seventh letter of the Arabic alphabet. It is the khaa. It looks just like the ha, but the dot is above the main shape. Join the tongue with the upper inner soft palate or roof of the mouth in order to produce the khaa sound. Although the khaa does not have a counterpart in English, it exists in German and Spanish. So look at these three German words: Bach, noch, and Buch. In the Spanish, there is the letter J. It exists here in the name Juan. So we pronounce it as khaa. It's time to see how the khaa is written in a word. Here is the initial position, khaa, with the dot above the shape. And here is a two-letter word, khal, khal, kha and lam. It means vinegar. Now the medial position of the khaa looks like this. And here is an example, the word bukhl. Bukhl, ba, kha, and lam. It means stinginess. The final position of the khaa looks like this, just like the Jeem and the ha, but the dots, as I said, on top of the shape. Here is an example. This is a two-letter word also. This is mim, this is khaa, mukh, mukh. Mukh means brain in English. Having finished talking about the Jeem, Ha, and Khaa, let's see if you can read the following words. The first word from the upper right corner has three letters. Let's spell it. Ba, Alif, Ha. B, A, Ha. So it's read as Bah, Bah. The second word starts with a kha, then alif. The last letter is ba. Kha, a, b, khab. Very good. Now the third word starts with a ba, then alif, lastly kha. So you read it as bah, Bach. Now the fourth word has two letters. It starts with an alif, then the khaa. Alif has a hamza above it, so we pronounce it as a, and the khaa. So it's akh, which means brother, akh. Next we have ha, alif, jeem, haj, haj. Next word starts with a ta, then alif, lastly jeem. T, a, j, taj, taj, which means crowned, a crown. Next, we have an easy word, Jeem, alif, ba, jab, jab. Next word starts with a khaa, then ba, then alif. Kha, ba, a, khaba. Exactly. Now the last word has four letters. The ha, jeem, alif, again jeem. We read it as hujjaj, hujjaj. Now the first jeem has a stress above it. That's why we stress it. Hujjaj. Excellent. I wish you found this lesson useful. See you in the next lesson, in which we will discuss the letters dal, dal, ra, and zeen. Assalamu alaikum wa ila liqa.